If it's got wheels and a bed, we're tearing it apart. The good, the bad, the overpriced garbage the industry hopes you'll never question. This is the only RV channel that doesn't sugarcoat a damn thing. Let's get into it.
Drive a brand new RV off the dealer lot today, and somewhere between 20 and 30% of the money you just signed for disappears before you reach the highway, and no amount of warranty paperwork brings it back. That number is not a rumor circulated by used RV salespeople. It is the documented first-year depreciation rate applied to nearly every new unit on the market, and most buyers never hear it until the purchase is already done. Today's video covers the used versus new decision with complete honesty, starting with why a new RV costs far more than its sticker price, moving through the pandemic quality problem, hiding inside current used inventory, and ending with 5 questions that produce a real answer for your specific situation. Sticker price is where the new RV cost conversation starts. But 3 additions need to happen before that number reflects reality. Depreciation arrives first, hitting harder and faster than almost any other major purchase, with most RVs dropping between 20 and 30% of their value in year 1 alone, and many experts place a meaningful portion of that loss at the moment the rig leaves the lot. Run those percentages against a real number. A $100,000 motorhome typically retains somewhere between $70,000 and $80,000 of value after 1 year, and $50,000 to $60,000 after 3 years. Travel trailers and fifth wheels average a 35 to 36% loss across 5 years of ownership, with the steepest drop front-loaded into the period when the buyer owns it. Financing cost lands second, and current RV loans run between 9 and 10% for most buyers, which means spreading a $50,000 purchase across 15 years at that rate piles tens of thousands of dollars in interest on top of a purchase that already lost a third of its value by year 5. Monthly payment math stops well short of capturing that reality. First-year repairs round out the 3 additions, and this catches new buyers most off guard. New RVs carry manufacturer warranties, but warranty repairs flow through dealerships rather than manufacturers, and dealerships carry historically long service wait times, which means a claim for a leaky slide or a faulty furnace can park a brand new rig at the dealer for weeks or months while the owner continues paying storage and insurance on something sitting in a service bay. The warranty exists, but collecting on it takes time that nobody refunds. Buried inside the current used market, particularly in 2021 and 2022 model year units, sits a quality problem that rarely surfaces in used versus new comparisons. From 2020 through roughly mid-2022, factories across northern Indiana ran at maximum capacity to chase a demand surge nobody planned for, and the results were documented publicly by the dealers receiving those units. During a 2021 nationwide conference call with large RV dealers, one longtime dealer described what was arriving from factories as some of the worst product built in 30 years, calling it horrendous inside and out, with no recourse but to move it off the lot. Quality control procedures collapsed under volume pressure, supply chain disruptions, forced component substitutions, and workforce instability meant assembly lines ran with inexperienced people, filling gaps left by those who left. Forest River averages 50 recalls per year, many of them traced back to preventable manufacturing errors, and that pattern repeated across most major brands during this period. Frame surface rust on units that had never seen a campsite, safety chains that failed before delivery, sealant applied unevenly enough that water intrusion became nearly guaranteed within a season or 2. Pre-pandemic rigs came off lines staffed with experienced workers under stable conditions, and post-2023 units reflect corrections manufacturers made after the rush period ended. The years in between require a professional pre-purchase inspection without exception, covering water damage from failed seals, frame condition, slide-out operation, and every exterior sealant line. $150 to $200 spent on that inspection is the cost of avoiding a $5,000 repair that would not reveal itself until the second camping trip. Previous owners upgrade their rigs, and those upgrades transfer at purchase without transferring their full cost. Solar panels, lithium battery systems, upgraded mattresses, exterior awnings, and aftermarket entertainment packages show up regularly in used listings, and the asking price reflects the unit's age and mileage rather than the retail value of everything added since delivery. A 3-year-old fifth wheel with a $4,000 aftermarket lithium upgrade gets priced as a 3-year-old fifth wheel, not as one with a $4,000 energy system attached. And that gap represents real money for the buyer who identifies it. Used units that carry documented service histories have already survived the break-in period where factory defects surface, meaning the problems that were going to appear have already appeared and been repaired. Buying a well-documented used unit means inheriting a rig whose issues are known rather than unknown, and known problems carry a lower risk profile than an untested new unit sitting on a lot. New RVs in 2026 do deliver genuine improvements though, and dismissing them entirely would give buyers the wrong picture. App-connected monitoring systems, pre-installed roof-mounted solar with lithium battery systems, improved 4-season insulation, and more refined floor plans now appear at price points that used to require expensive aftermarket work. And for a buyer planning to full-time in an RV or run it hard through multiple seasons, those improvements carry real value. The warranty argument also holds its strongest case for first-time buyers without mechanical background, because a first-time owner facing a system failure with no diagnostic experience is in a different position than an experienced RVer who can handle a water pump swap or a roof reseal independently. 5 questions settle the new versus used decision cleanly for most buyers. How much the rig actually gets used drives the depreciation math more than anything else. 30 camping nights per year over 10 years absorbs even a steep first-year loss gradually, while 10 nights per year over 3 years means taking the sharpest part of the depreciation curve with almost no mileage against it, and buyers in that second category are mathematically better served by buying used and taking a smaller loss at exit. Whether 2021 to 2022 model years appear on the shopping list changes the entire inspection calculus, because pandemic-era inventory carries a different risk profile than a 2019 unit or a 2023 onward unit, and buyers who skip that inspection on those years are making decisions without complete information. Cash versus financed purchase is the third question, and financing a new RV at 9 to 10% over 15 years adds a number to the total cost that never appears on the sticker, making the full out-the-door and total loan cost comparison the only honest way to evaluate these purchases side by side. Customization preference separates buyers who need a specific factory layout from those who can accept what the used market offers, and mechanical comfort level closes the list by reweighting how much the warranty actually matters. Buyers who can handle basic RV system failures themselves lose very little from buying used, while buyers who would need a dealership to handle anything beyond routine upkeep carry a higher out-of-pocket exposure on any repair that falls outside warranty coverage. Buying new costs more than the sticker price suggests, delivers less warranty protection than the language implies, and carries a depreciation curve that works against any buyer who does not plan a decade of heavy use. A 2023 onward used unit with documented service history delivers most of what a 2026 new model offers, at a meaningfully lower entry price. And the technology gap that once made new units clearly superior has narrowed enough that it no longer justifies the depreciation hit for most buyers, full-timers, buyers with specific factory-only floor plan requirements, and first-time owners who genuinely need a warranty backstop are the clearest cases for going new. For everyone else, a well-inspected pre-2020 or 2023 onward used unit is going to produce a better financial outcome than signing for something that loses a fifth of its value before the first campsite. Drop a comment with what you are currently deciding between, because specific situations are worth working through and every comment gets read. New videos drop every week, so subscribe if you want to stay ahead of this. See you on the road.